Now, dear students, our next question is question number 3. Find LCM and HCF of the following integers by applying the prime factorization method. So, 3 parts are given to us. So, let us solve them. I'm doing one part in front of you. Do the remaining parts yourself. So, again, let us do the prime factorization of all the 3 given numbers. So, 2 6 are 12, 2 3 and 3 1s are 3. 3 5s are 15, 5 1s are, and 3 7s are 7 1s are. So 12 के prime factors आ गए 2 into 2 into 3 and 1 also, and for 15 we have factors 3 into 5, and for 21 we have factors 3 into 7, like this. So let us first find out the HCF, highest common factor. Common factor is this, and we can say we have 1 also. We can write 1 anywhere, so 1 is also common. So HCF is 3. Now 3 should be common among all the 3 given numbers. अगर 2 में common होता है 3rd में नहीं, that is not the highest common factor. So 3 is the highest common factor. Now for LCM, as you know that what you can do, first of all write down the common factors 3 and 1 only for one time, and now remaining 2 into 2 into 5 into 7. So that will give you the LCM of these 3 numbers. So the product of all these factors will be 420. So LCM is 420. So again you can find out LCM of these 3 numbers by the junior classes method also. Now second part, one more. Let us see. As 17 is a prime number, so it is divisible by only 17. 23 is a prime number, it is divisible by only 23. 3 7s are 21. Sorry, this is 29. So again it is prime number, so it is divisible by this. So let us write down all the prime factors. 17 के factors क्या है? 17 into 1. 23 is equal to 23 into 1. 29 is equal to 29 into 1. So to get HCF, what is common? Only 1 is common. So we'll take highest common factor as 1, and LCM will be the product of all the remaining factors. 17 into 23 into 29 into 1. This will give you the LCM, and the LCM, the product of all these 2 numbers, is this. So in this way you will be able to solve third equation, third part also. So dear students, next question number 4 is, given that HCF of 306 and 657 is 9 and LCM, find LCM of the same 2 numbers. Means HCF is 9 दे रखा है आपको, LCM we have to find out, और किन का HCF है किन का LCM, the 2 numbers are also given to us. So that means now we will be able to apply the same verification formula to find out the LCM. So what is that formula? LCM into HCF is equal to product of 2 numbers. This will consume less time in finding out LCM by prime factorization method. So let us put the values. LCM into HCF is 9 and product of 2 numbers. 2 number कौन से हैं जिनका HCF और LCM given है, ये find out करना है. These are the 2 numbers. Product means we have to multiply them. Now this is multiplying. When it will go on other side, it will get divided. So when you divide them and when you solve them by cutting and all, you'll get LCM as 22338. So all these questions, dear students, all these questions of this exercise can be asked for 1 or 2 marks questions. So be prepared for 1-2 marks 1.2 exercise. Now question number 5, very important, for 1 mark question also, for 2 mark again. So check whether 6 raised per n can end with digit 0 for any natural number n. Dear students, one example is also similar to this, that is this example. Just turn back the page and here you'll get example number 5. Consider the number 4 raised to power n where n is a natural number. Check whether there is any value of n for which 4 raised to power n ends with digit 0. So both these questions are, that question and this example are exactly same. The differences in the question 6 raised to power n is given to us, and in this example 4 raised to power n is given to us. So both are exactly same. Dear students, before explaining it, before writing its answer, let me explain you what is the meaning of this question. Because अगर आपको meaning clear होगा, then only you will be able to write the language for this question. So what they want to say, like 6 raised to power n is there, right? Check whether 6 raised to power n can end with digit 0 for any natural number n. तो natural numbers कौन से होते हैं? That starts from 1 like this. All these are natural numbers. तो वो बोल रहे हैं चेक करो क्या कोई ऐसा नेचुरल नंबर है जो कि हम यहाँ पुट करें और सॉल्व करने पर n इज़ इन द पावर, वो पावर सॉल्व करने पर एंड की डिजिट हमें वंस डिजिट 0 मिले. सो लेट अस चेक. When we'll take n is equal to 1, natural number 1. So 6 raised to power n, 1. What do you get? Only 6. When you'll take n is equal to 2, it will become 6 raised to power 2. That means 6 square. 6 square means 6 into 6. What do you get? You'll get 6 6 are 36. If I'll take n is equal to 3, 6 raised to power 3. That means 6 into 6 into 6. What do you get? 6 6 are 36, 6 are 216. Dear students, what we can observe, what is their question, कि क्या कोई ऐसा नेचुरल नंबर है जो हम पावर में पुट करें और वंस डिजिट हमें क्या मिल जाए, वंस डिजिट 0 मिले. तो क्या आपको कोई ऐसा केस दिख रहा है जिसमें वंस डिजिट 0 हो? सेम यू कैन रन विद अदर नेचुरल नंबर्स ऑल्सो. आगे भी आप प्रोसीड कर सकते हैं एंड यू विल सी दैट व्हाट डू यू गेट लाइक दिस. यू कैन चेक हियर. सो 1296. तो इस केस में भी क्या मिला है हमें? 6. तो व्हाट इज़ योर आंसर? नाउ यू टेल मी व्हाट इज़ द आंसर टू दिस क्वेश्चन. उनका क्वेश्चन था कि क्या कोई ऐसा नेचुरल नंबर है जिसे मैं पावर में पुट करूं एंड व्हेन वी सॉल्व इट विल गेट एंड डिजिट इज 0. क्या 0 मिल रहा है हमें कहीं? नो, वी आर नॉट गेटिंग द एंड्स डिजिट 0 फॉर एनी ऑफ द नेचुरल नंबर. आप जो मर्जी पुट करके देख लें. यू विल पुट 5, देन ओनली यू विल गेट वंस डिजिट एज 6. सो नो. तो अगर कोई भी क्वेश्चन में पूछा जाए क्या 1 से पॉसिबल है? नो. क्या 2 से है? नो. तो किससे पॉसिबल है? किसी नेचुरल नंबर से पॉसिबल नहीं. सो दिस इज़ द पार्ट टू अंडरस्टैंड. ये तो अंडरस्टैंडिंग का हो गया एंड सो ऑन. वी कैन ट्राई विद एनी ऑफ द नेचुरल नंबर. बट व्हाट इज़ द वे टू आंसर दिस क्वेश्चन? अब आंसर कैसे करना है बेटा? कोई भी नंबर उसकी पावर हम पुट करें और 0 तब मिलेगा इफ़ एंड ओनली इफ़ इट्स प्राइम फैक्टर्स हैज़ 2 और 5 और बोथ 2 और 5, 2 and 5. अगर गिवन नंबर के प्राइम फैक्टर्स में या तो अकेला 2 आता हो या अकेला 5 आता हो या 2 और 5 दोनों आते हों, देन ओनली द नंबर कैन एंड विद, और वी कैन से 2 और 5 भी नहीं आएगा. इफ़ both 2 and 5 are the factors of the given number, then only the given number can end with the digit 0. ये रिमेंबर. तो 6 को अगर हम चेक कर रहे हैं तो what are its prime factors? 2 3 is 6. No, हमने क्या बोला? Any number can end with digit 0 if it has the prime factors as 2 and 5. अगर 2 और 5 उसके factors होंगे तो वो end करेगा. But here 2 is there but not 5. So it can't end with digit 0. This is the reason. तो अब इसे लिखना कैसे है? Let me tell you. So dear students, what do you write? You will write the answer in 3 steps. Very first step, what they have asked you, can it end with digit 0? So answer is no. 6 raised to power n can never end with digit 0 because reason हम साथ के साथ दे रहे हैं, because 6 raised to power n means 6 के factors हैं 2 into 3 whole raised to power n. और हम सेकेंड पॉइंट में वी आर एक्सप्लेनिंग कि कब एंड हो सकता है ज़ीरो से. एनी नंबर कैन एंड विद डिजिट ज़ीरो इफ़ इट हैज़ प्राइम फैक्टर्स 2 और 2 and 5 बोथ. ये लाइन, द थर्ड पॉइंट इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, दिस यू हैव टू राइट. So by the uniqueness of fundamental theorem of arithmetic, 4 raised to n does not have any other factor other than 2. कि 4 के पास और कोई फैक्टर नहीं है. ये कौन गारंटी लेता है? फंडामेंटल थ्योरम ऑफ अर्थमेटिक. So dear students, these are the 3 points which you should write in your exam for 2 marks, and this is the way in which you can understand the concept. ये मैंने समझाने के लिए किया है, but in the book it is not given to you. In the example also they have given you only the wording answer, not they have explained you this. And similarly you can check for 4 also, 4 raised per n also given in the example. If 4 raised per 1 is there, you will get 4. 4 raised per 2, that means 4 into 4, you will get 4 4s are 16. 4 raised per 3 means 4 into 4 into 4, so 64. So you can see it is ending with either with 4 or by 6. 4 6 अगले में, so it is not ending with digit 0. तो same result you can represent with 4, and same answer you can write for this 4 raised per n. बस वहाँ पर 4 raised per n के फैक्टर्स के आ जाएंगे, 2 2s are 4 like this. यहाँ पर आप लिख देंगे 2 into 2. Remaining thing will be, remaining 2 points will remain same for this example also. So do example 5 of your book along with this question in your notebook. That is your homework.